effort.
Well, Mr. Jekyll, I think you're quite charming.
There you are.
Hi, Mom.
I'm so glad you could make it.
Did I have a choice?
Don't be impertinent. And who is this? I was under the impression you were going to bring that nice Persian doctor.
I would never do anything to compromise Johnny.
Are you really that stupid? You already have every time you do anything that diverts his attention from what actually matters.
Enough! If Nicholas says that he's not involved with anyone, you need to take his word on that and back off. And you, whether you approve or not, Lulu and I are together, and I will not watch her be disrespected by you or anybody else, so you back off!
It's a mistake, John. Being with her is like wearing a sign that says, here's my weakness, and she doesn't know when to stop. Our enemies are going to see her from the manna from heaven that she is, and they're going to use her to make you do whatever they want.
You are the one that almost got Johnny killed, not me. You disappeared, made Johnny believe that something awful had happened to you, so he went out and did the most reckless thing he could and shot Sonny point blank. If anybody is a distraction, Claudia, it's you. So why don't you do us all a favor? Hop on a plane back to Italy.
She's speaking for you, John? Is that what you want? You want me to leave?
You know what? I made a decision. Too late to do Michael any good, but you know what? I'm going to see where it takes me. I'm hoping it will protect my other children, Carly and Kate. I don't want to take it back. But all these years running the organization have to count for something. Hey, I know I'm not going to get a going away party or a gold watch. But what I'm saying is the least I should have is protection for the people that I love.
I have guards watching Carly, Alexis, and your kids. And if anyone threatens them, it's not going to be good. There's no truce. There's no compromise. Let me just tell you one thing right now. If anyone goes after the people under my protection, they are going to die. Mike's a different situation, Sonny. He ran up a debt. He's trading on your name to avoid paying it again.
So you're not going to help Mike? All right, you know what? He's my father, my burden. I take care of myself.
Well, yes, of course I expect to pay you. You're offering a professional service. I'm imposing on your time. You should be compensated for that.
Are you?
Me? What?
Being compensated? No, pretty much the opposite. You're donating God knows how many millions of dollars to open up this clinic. Least I could do is offer a little bit of my time.
I know you're struggling right now. You could be picking up extra shifts at the hospital instead of offering your services to me. I don't want my project to flourish at your expense.
You are such an idiot. First of all, please don't give my financial situation a second thought. I mean, I realize I'm just an ordinary person and you've crazy rich royalty who has more money than you can spend in 10 lifetimes, but I do not want to be your employee. I don't want to have to second guess what I say or how I say it because I'm dependent upon your big fat $5,000 a week salary. So, either accept my help as a friend or you can go wave your checkbook someplace else.
Okay, if that's how you feel.
It is.
Okay, great. Then I accept your terms with much gratitude.
Great. Well, let's get to work. I happen to know exactly where to start. Come on.
Mrs. Meir, the Jackal. I am most honored to make your acquaintance.
Damien.
When Layla's intended date, the world-renowned surgeon of Persian ancestry, Dr. Leo Julian, was called into emergency surgery, I implored her to allow me the privilege and honor of escorting her instead. Well, of course, a doctor has to put his patients first. How well do you know Dr. Julian?
They only have
I have had many dealings with the brilliant doctor. I mean, not only is he next in line to be, the youngest chief of staff in General Hospital history, but he is also a world champion polo player, and in his free time likes to teach orphans to sing. But, the one thing that he puts above all of his other work, his medicine, charity work, recreation, is Your lovely daughter, for the fair Layla, has won the good doctor's heart.
Okay, Mum, look, they're the Monagans. Don't you want to go say hi? I mean, they might be lost or something.
Damien, it was nice meeting you.
Send them my love. What are you doing?
Did I not adequately bolster your cover story?
You completely miscalculated. Which is understandable because you don't know my mother, but I do. And based on what you just told her, she's probably out there announcing my engagement as we speak.
Oh.
Evidently, it would make your girlfriend giddy with joy if I disappeared off the planet. I don't really care what floats Lulu's boat, but your happiness means everything to me, Johnny, so... Is she right? Was I wrong to come back? Was I wrong to stay? Because I thought that's what you wanted, but if it's not, you say the word and you know you'll never see me again.
You are being ridiculous. Why do you think that's what I want?
I don't know, because you want me to make peace with her or to appease her?
Okay, you know what? You're staying here with me right where you belong.
Well, I guess that settles it then.
Why are you letting her manipulate?
Oh my God, enough!
The two of you can't stand each other.
I get it. But you're gonna have to learn how to coexist, because both of you are in my life and you're not going anywhere. And you can drive me to the damn loony bin every time you're in the room with each other, clawing at each other's throats, or you can show some respect and restraint and avoid each other if it's that difficult to get along.
Yeah, it is. So I'm out.
Johnny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fight with Claudia in front of you or make you feel like you had to choose. That's not what I meant. But you need to get a grip on this denial and start to deal with this weird power that your sister has over you. Because if you don't, we're not going to stand a chance.
You know this guy, is covering Mike's debts?
Yeah, Bodie Sullivan?
Yeah, pull him off the street and you give him 24 hours to leave the state.
And if he refuses?
It's not an option.
I need to question you about the torching of Anthony Zaccaris' house.
I got nothing to say.
I know, it's just procedure I had to ask. I'll say you offered to come downtown with your lawyer.
Thanks. Is there something else?
Well, I haven't spoken to you since the night that Michael was shot. Just time.
Maxie, I've had a chance to reconsider my Spinelli ban.
Spinelli's really smart. It's probably a good idea to keep him around.
Yes, his computer savvy is definitely an asset. My concern is he's a huge distraction to my assistants, not to mention he annoys Sonny.
With all due respect to Sonny's grieving process, he was way out of line when he rammed Spinelli's head into that wall.
Maxie, and I told him as much. I'm hopeful that as Sonny's life continues to calm down and he deals with Michael's tragedy, that he will be more tolerant of Spinelli. But in the meantime, I will grant your friend access to the office with the caveat being he avoids Sonny at all costs. Excuse me?
What do you think?
This is why you dragged me out of Windermere in the middle of the night?
I guess it's not much on first sight, but I always pass this place on my way to work, and it struck me for some reason. Location is everything, right? And you can't beat this. I mean, a block from the hospital, smack dab in the middle of a lively community.
Lively, I guess that's as good a word as any.
It's a neighborhood in transition, but developers are buying places left and right, and in a year or two, this will be one of those live, work, shop type of communities. And I know the building doesn't look like much now, but with a little time and money, both of which you have in abundance, the clinic can be something not only vital to the community, but a place that people don't have to be ashamed to enter.
I don't know. I guess I could call a realtor, have him show us the property, some information on construction, zoning, things like that.
The lock's broken.
Sure. Probably because vagrants live in there.
It doesn't look like anyone's inside. Why wait for some stuffy old appointment? Let's check it out now.